My name is Gordon Dawes. I'm a litigation partner in the offshore law firm Moore& Ozans, with offices in 6 jurisdictions, and we have the leading offshore litigation practice. I specialise in civil litigation. Most people have preconceptions about litigation funding until they look into it. I certainly did. I think I saw them rather in the same sort of category as payday loan sharks, that in some sense you might have to go to them if you really had to, but they were a worst option, not a best option. My preconceptions about litigation funding changed pretty radically after dealing with redress. It was really quite different to how I expected. It was very professional, very structured, the parameters are very clear, and it was obvious to me that this was a very appropriate solution for many types of litigant and many types of case. So I was approached out of the blue to see whether I'd be willing to take on a case which was due to go to trial in just 2 months' time, which is a blink of an eye in terms of litigation. And I had a series of meetings with the client and with redress, and I was impressed by them, and they plainly liked me. And so we were able to take the case forward and take it from the place where it was and achieve a really quite successful outcome within that period. In terms of what redress added in terms of value, I would say they added considerable value. I really admired the way that they understood litigation. They were very professional indeed. They had very good judgment, and their interests were completely aligned with those of the client, who inevitably was less experienced in litigation, and they helped me manage his expectations in dealing with the litigation and making decisions as to what should happen, particularly when it came to settlement. I value their involvement enormously. In terms of selling the concept of litigation funding to law colleagues, I think that's pretty easy. Certainly given the endorsement of the English Court of Appeal, it gives it a great deal of respectability, particularly a member of the Association of Litigation Funders, such as Redress. You gain potentially a source of repeat business if you win their trust and confidence, and you gain properly funded litigation, and you gain the wisdom and experience of what amounts to a very knowing litigation client, even if they're not your client directly. So there's a great deal to be gained, and I think nothing to be lost at all by a law firm engaging with litigation funders, and I wouldn't hesitate to endorse such arrangements, but with an Association of Litigation Funders member. That would be my caveat.